Like me and you have like judgment, but we grew up in a society that has judgment, has order. So that affects our own notion of order and our own notion of judgment, our own notion of
naturally the human has a judgment. Naturally, if we didn't like have like that kind of
conscience. But a conscience has to be taught to you. Like in my opinion, primarily it's taught to you from your parents, not from society. Primarily your parents and your the individuals you look up to will teach you. You know, because a lot of people have ideals that don't correlate with society. They're different. You know what I mean? Like the society may think this way while smoking weed, but I smoke weed. You know what I mean? And that's for some other view, some other influence that you had. You know what I mean? You went a different way. We need some sort of order, but we've taken away the basic needs in order. You know what I mean? Like in law, we've for some reason ignored okay, no one should, the only laws that I believe in are non-parental laws. The government nowadays is trying to implement all parental laws. Like smoking in a bar, it's a parental law. It's saying the government, even though you don't know, is saying it's bad for your health and that you shouldn't do it. And it is bad for your health, so maybe it is. But now we don't understand. The only person to ever commit atrocities in history, governments. Governments are the only major atrocities are the government. You know? So when you give this guy over here all the power, and he's the only guy to ever really do harm to anyone, what are you doing? You're putting yourself in a corner now. Because he's got all the power, and eventually one day you're going to be like, I want it back. And he's going to be like, no, you can't have it back. You know, I mean, I already got it. What do you think happened to all those other countries where, you know, they made laws because they were worried about all these things society. And all of a sudden, the guys they gave all the power to said, yeah, well, you know what? Well, fuck all of you. We're going to do what we want. You know what I mean? That's why, in my opinion, we're crazy. Because we had all the freedom, and then we're like, okay, I got all the freedom? All right, let me give it all to you. You know what I mean? I don't want any of it. You know what I mean? I'd rather keep my freedom and know why I don't do those things. You know what I mean? I smoke sometimes when I get drunk. Sometimes when I know I'm going to go to a party, I smoke. I don't give a fuck if a guy smokes. Not even, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Because what, I'm going to live fucking 13 minus days? So what? You know what I mean? If I live my whole fucking life with that anal perspective of don't smoke next to me. You know what I mean? My whole life, I'm never really enlightened. Then good, you live 75 years, you don't know fuck all.
It's way better than living 1 year more and being pissed off all your day, all your life.
If a guy who lives to the age of 20 and knows, you know what I mean, I do this for these reasons, and I love and I live my life with open arms, and I accept people for what they are, and I don't judge people, he's more enlightened than any 80-year-old. You know what I mean? Because that's where we're all going. We're trying to achieve that. You know what I mean? We're trying to achieve peace. But I find in a sense we're becoming such a backward society. You know what I mean? We want to accept people, but it's through our need to accept people and want to become that person who's accepting. We're actually closing off people. You know what I mean? In the need to become environmentally conscious and all these things, we're actually closing the wall to a lot of people. We're not accepting people. You know, we're being judgmental. We're being all these things that we thought we never were. You know? Yeah, man. It's crazy. I really wanted to get to the bar. I mean, when I start drinking, I just go on crazy rants. It's not necessarily good.
What's your opinion?
It's all registered here.
Did you just film that?
Yeah.
But it was all filmed? I thought you were waiting for a nice sugar.
I thought this guy was waiting for a picture.
Yeah, me too. I was
are you still filming right now? Fuck you, future Joey, suck my cock. You need another beer?
Yeah, I definitely need another beer.
Yeah, it's way too serious of subjects.